Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 268 of the Level Up program and day number 108 of the Brown Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about my shooting the dice at the craps table and practicing on a daily basis, as well as practicing a trend-based betting system. We follow a thing called blue collar craps, where we have a medium to low buy-in, and we have a low to medium size win goal. Today we're going to be winning or trying to win somewhere between $100 to $150. If you checked in yesterday, we went down on the first two shooters. The next three shooters brought us back to about even, so we did not win anything. We did not lose anything yesterday. If you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is A9P2D8. And in the chat, we got Lazy Dog coming in number 1. We have Coffeeland, OMC, Craps, Roger. We have John GT, Uncle Hoku, Randy Hill, Rick S, JR, and Lazy Dog once again. So welcome everybody. Make sure you say hi in the chat if you are checking in here. We got 10 people watching currently on YouTube, 4 likes, and I'm not sure about Crapsee, how many people are in there, but we will find it out after we get the next roll in. As a public service announcement, starting next week, I'm going to attempt to dual stream on YouTube as well as on Kick. I do have an account set up on Kick already. It is the Craps Master Journey, so Craps Master Journey on Kick. So if you want to check it out, sub me before I even get started here if you wanted. I know that quite a few of you that follow Alfredo have already subbed to his Kick channel, and I know he has 17 subs as of this morning, so that's a great start, and congratulations to Alfredo. But anyhow, we're going to get started here. We got a $10 pass line bet, and it is cold again today in Wisconsin. It was -7 degrees when I came home from work this morning, -17 below with the wind chill. So we are trying to stay warm here. In fact, I have about 1.5 feet of snow on top of my car that's not coming off because it's frozen to the roof of my car, and I'm too cold to try to knock it off. So I'm trying to curve the police because it's illegal to have snow piled up on top of your vehicle when you're driving down the road in Wisconsin. So hopefully I don't get pulled over. But it is, I think, too cold for the cops to pull me over. So we'll see. Anyhow, we'll go all bet set here. We're going to start off with a hard way set. I told you I was going to go from stick left 1. We are still going from stick right 1. I didn't feel like switching the cameras around this morning. Excuse me. So we're going to go dice out, hard way set, 5-4, 5-4. And we're starting off with a 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend Wayne it in, Daddy Joe. And we're going to start off right away with the 160 Dallas drawdown. I know that I usually start off with a lower amount sometimes, but we're going to start right away with the 160 across, see how that treats us. So we're going to go $25 on the 4, 5, and 9, $30 on the 6 and 8. We'll pick up $15 in pass line odds. And JR's checking in again here. Negative wind chill, -14 wind chill in Idaho. With snow coming again tonight, he says. So it better warm up a little bit because I don't believe it snows much under 0. And it does not snow much above 32. So that's our normal range. At least in Wisconsin, that's the way it rolls. So I don't know what our forecast is coming up in the next few days for snow and that. But again, 5-4, 5-4 hardware set. We'll go all bet set. We got 10 people in Crapsee. And we're up to 18 people watching on YouTube. Good morning, Chris Dice Dejan checking in. I offer my sympathies to you, Chris, for your devastating loss last night. We'll go all bet set here. And I say that in good nature, my friend. And here we go. And we got 167. 0.7 out. It's an implosion, explosion of the dice. So we're going to switch right over to that 3V dice set right away. 3, 2, 3, 6. I did a little bit of practice rolling in the beginning. I was going both dice off axis. So go Packers, though. That was awesome. It was a good game. Some people think we got lucky. Some people do not. But it was a good game. Thank you. Again, $10 pass line bet. We're going to try one more time at this bet level here and see if we can get it right back again. We lost $160 off that last roll. So all bets set here. And dice out. And 3, 4, 7 on a come out. So that's a double pitch of the dice. We'll try one more time with the 3V dice set. And we get another double pitch. We're going to have to switch over to a different set right away. I know I'm jumping around a little bit on the sets. I'm trying to find something that works for me on a consistent basis from the stick right one position. Early last week and the week before we figured it out, but it's not working too well for us right now. I'll get that entered in on Crapsee. That was a pass line winner, a natural. Good morning, Frida. And Chris says the Packers outplayed Dallas in every aspect. Yeah, we were lucky in the sense that we have two defenses that show up, either the good one or the bad one, and the good one showed up that day, so that's why we did so well. Offense was pretty standard for what we're used to as of late. Again, $10 pass line bet. We'll go all bets set here. 3, 2, 3, 6. We'll see what happens again. If we get another double pitch, we're going to have to switch it around. And dice out. And we did not. We got a 2, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. That right die bounced off the back wall and kind of flew out a little too far for my liking. So I went through last night and I watched that video that George put out on Sunday, George from CY, and it was a dice theory video going through and talking about his dice sets, mostly what the 2V, 3V, and the cross sixes. And I did learn some stuff about it, or from the video. And there was a lot of stuff that I'm actually going to have to follow up with George to get a further explanation on from that video. I really, truly want to get that stuff mastered. And there's no other better person in the entire world to learn other than from George. So we're going to roll those dice back towards us. We'll go 6 on the inside. We'll go 2 on the inside. Gives us a 3V. So we're back on that 3, 2, 3, 6 again. And some of the questions I have is about the rhythm rolling. Right now, my rhythm rolling is set up, and you guys, I think, pretty much know how I do my rhythm rolling. And he has a little slightly different, more advanced concept with his rhythm rolling that he showed in that video. So we're going to try to have to check that out. Again, we're going 160 across, 25 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 30 on the 6. We'll go 20 hours in pass line odds. And we're going to call that all bet set. Good morning, EF. Here we go, dice out. And we had a 1, 4, 5, the horse and buggy, so we got our first hit. You're getting the Dallas drawdown. We need 2 hits to get out of the shooter. So that is the first one. The 160 across is the 5 unit bet level. So we're going to bring it down to the 4 unit bet level here. So we'll bring all of our bets down and we're going to go to $20 on the 4, 5, 9 and 10, we're going to go $24 on that 6. We'll go $15 in pass line odds. Again, we'll take these dice, roll them back towards us. We got a 4 on the inside, a 1 on the inside. Gives us a 2V on the top this time. So we got 2, 1, 4, or 2, 1, 2, 4. And we'll call that all bet set. And we have a 4, 2, 6. That would be the 2x4. So that is perfect for us. That'll get us out of the shooter. And now we need to make the money back that we lost on that first shooter. Again, we'll take this dice, we'll roll them back towards us. We'll go 2 on the inside, 4 on the inside, gives us cross 6s on the bottom this time. So we have a 1, 4, 1, 2. So we're going to bring our bets down. And we're going to go to 64 cross bet level. So we've got $10 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got $12 on that 6. There's $73 that's been brought back to the rack, but we have $62 on the table. So we're in a profit by $11 so far on this shooter. So we have about $149 to bring back yet. Hopefully we get that by trend betting here. And this is what the blue collar craps is all about. Trying to get out of the shooter as fast as possible, and then starting to trend bet and try to get to increase our bets and our profits coming back to the rack as well as going on the table. So we're 4 rolls into the shooter, and we're at that break-even point. All bets set. And dice out. And we have another 268, the Duracell 8. Again, go out, support free live craps. Give thumbs up if you appreciate this content, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And again, like I say always, not only for my channel, but all the content creators out there that you enjoy watching. Make sure you support them and try to drum up views and likes on their videos. So I don't check my PayPal account out too much, and yesterday I just happened to go in there, and I actually found 2 pleasant surprises in there. The end of December, 2 individuals donated $100 to the channel. And I did not see it till yesterday. So, and they asked not to be announced or not to be pointed out. So I'm not going to say who it was, but there was 2 individuals. They each gave $100 to me. So we're going to be putting that back into the channel. I just bought a hard drive, an external hard drives to save some of these videos, so it doesn't slow my computer down as much, as well as we're going to be putting it towards the craps table build, which will be donated back to the community in November for the Craps for a Cure. So we'll go all bets set here, and dice out. That was the point, by the way. So we have a $10 pass line. All of our box numbers are turned off. 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set. Dice out. And we have a 2-1-3 Alfredo sauce ace deuce. So that is a pass line loser. Which I don't like to see on the come out, but if you're playing that ATS bet, that'll be another one towards the small. Again, we'll roll this dice back towards us, go 2 on the inside, 1 on the inside, gives us 3V in the bottom this time. So we have a 4, 2, 4, 1 dice set. Again, we're going to go $10 pass line odds. And we'll call this all bets set here. Dice out. I appreciate everybody pressing the button as soon as they are. And we have a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend, win it, and Big Ben this time. So second time, I believe that we're on a 10 today so far. And we're going to take that $10 bet that we have on to 10 down, and we're going to make the 8 look like $12. Our dice we're going to put out here, we're going to roll them back towards us, so we'll put a 6 on the inside, we'll put a 4 on the inside. It gives us an upside down 2V, so we have the 2, 4, 2, 6 dice set. And again, we'll call that all bet set. If I was to take everything off the table, I'm still down about $90, so we need to bring some money back here. Here we go. Nice up. Touch long on the landing zone, about an inch too long, but we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. The other day, Alfredo was explaining in his live stream about how the community here has different dice calls, different than what you'd normally hear in the casino. And the majority of those dice calls, the unique ones, have come from yours truly. In fact, the 3-3 hard 6 is the double D-gen, which is given to Chris one day. I was as a joke. It was Chris and Obey Craig, and we were all chatting on one of Craig's live streams. I told him they had to have a dice set, so we came up with that one right away. Again, we're going to roll this dice back towards us. We got a 5 on the inside. We got a 6 on the inside. Upside down 3V. We have a 3, 6, 3, 5 this time. And that mid-mo yo did nothing for my bets, so we're going to call that all bets set here. And dice out. Good morning, Clay. I hope everything went well for you yesterday, my friend. Best wishes for you as well yet. Dice out. Ooh, terrible throw, guys. They were super low, and they went kind of in line. But we have an ace-deuce Alfredo sauce again, so we're throwing a lot of craps numbers today. A lot of horns. But we're not far away from hitting it at ATS, both the tall and the small. We need the 2 and 4 for the small. We need the 9 and the 12 for the tall. Good morning, Kevin Smith, checking in. We're going to go back to the 3-2-3-6, see if we can get off those craps numbers a little bit. So we were setting it with the 2-1 on the front. We also set it with the 6-5 in the front, and that's what's bringing those numbers back up, I think. So again, that did nothing for our bets, so we'll call that all bets set. 25 people watching on YouTube, 12 likes. And dice out. And we got a 4-1-5. That's the horse and buggy. So if I was pressing more aggressively, I would press up that 5 and 9. We would do a sister press. But since we need to bring a little bit of money back to the rack so we can help make up for what we lost on that first shooter, we're only going to press the 5 up to 15. We'll bring the rest of it back to the rack. So currently our bets look like $10 on a 4 and 9. We have $15 on a 5. We have $12 on a 6 and 8. We only have $10 on the pass line. Again, we'll take those dice, roll them back towards us. We got a 4 on the inside. We got a 1 on the inside. Gives us a 2V on the bottom, 5, 4, 5, 1 is the dice set. Good morning, Cajun. Good morning and welcome to Level Up this morning. And dice out. Yeah, we had another 5-1 KitchenAid mixer this time. So another 6, it's a different variety. We are seeing some repeat dice combinations. And we are seeing some repeat numbers as well. So that's a good sign so far. We are in a double-digit roll, knock on wood, knock on table wood here. So let's keep it going. We're going to go $18 on that 6, so we're just going to go up one more unit on there. So now we have $101 brought back to the rack. We have 75 on the table. We're still about $60, about 50-some dollars shy if I took everything off the table from where we started today. So we're going to take the 5 and 1, roll back. We got a 1 on the inside, 5 on the inside. Gives us a 3V on the top, 3, 5, 3, 1. And all bets set. Still looking for that 2, 4, 9, and 12. Dice out. Ooh, a little bit wild roll. That right one took off on us, but we have a 4, 2, 6, 2x4 again. That is a repeat dice combination. 6 is hot this morning. 3 out of 14 rolls. So we had a 4, 2. And that's going to allow us to go to $30 on that 6. So we are at 122 brought back to the rack, 87 on the table. Again, roll this dice back towards us. We got a 2 on the inside. We have a 4 on the inside. Cross 6s on the bottom. It's a 1, 4, 1, 2 dice set. So Kevin Smith is asking a question. What should an accomplished DI's SRR be around? 7 is average. 6 or 7 is average. 7 is actually pushing it kind of high, though, because remember, the SRR takes into account how many rolls there is between a 7. And if the 7 comes out on a come-out roll, then that's not a bad thing for a lot of your bets. I think the more important number should be your SOR, which is your 7's out ratio. And if you can get that at 8 or above, you're doing better than the average. My goal for this brown belt was at 10, and we're coming in somewhere around 9.6 something, I think it is. We'll go through those statistics at the end here, and where I'm currently at. So hopefully that answers your question, Kevin. All bets set. And another number, and I'm not really tracking this at all, but your BSR, which is your box numbers per 7, that's another very important number, which I don't track. So, dice out. Ooh, dice both rolled to the right, means my little wrist is twisted to the left a little bit. We got a 4, 6, 10. So that is our point, I believe. Yep, so we got that point. Got that end. And that's our 3rd time, I believe, we've thrown that 10 today. Yes. And they've all been the 4, 6, or 6, 4 variety. So that is nice. So all of our box numbers are going to be turned off again. We're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. Again, we're going to roll those dice back towards us. We'll go 4 on the inside, 6 on the inside. So upside down 2V. We have a 2, 4, 2, 6. And again, we're sticking with that $10 pass line bet. For a while, I was starting to parlay some of the wins on the pass lines, but I wasn't getting out of the shooter fast enough sometimes, and I would end up losing some of those wins that we have. So we're still need another $20 to get back to break even if I was to take everything off the table here. We'll go all bets set, dice out. Yeah, we got a 4, 2, 6 again. Wow. Sixes are hot and heavy here, guys. So we're on that 6. So what we're going to do here is, let me get it into Crapsee first, and we'll discuss what we're going to do. Is we currently have 38 hours on S6, so we're going to take that 38 hours off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, we're going to buy the 10 for $20, and we're going to put $20 in pass line odds. So we have 132 brought back to the rack, 97 on the table. Roll it back towards us. And that'll give us a cross sixes on the top. So we have 6264 dice set. And all bets set. Good morning, Arnell. Dice out. A little bit short on the landing zone this time, but we have a 639 center field 9. So we got that 9. All we need is the midnight for the tall. Good morning, Waylon, and two-wheel pair of dice checking in. Jeff is checking in, Mid-Atlantic Craps. Hello. Again, we're going to go back with the dice rolling back towards us, so the 6 and 3s in the front. We have a 3 on the inside. We have a 6 on the inside, gives us a 2V dice set. 2, 6, 2, 3. And that last one was a 9, so we're going to make that 9 look like $15. 146 brought back, 102 on the table, and we're $6 shy of break even if we were to take everything off the table. So we have almost all the money back that we lost in the first shooter here, and we'll go all bets set. And that's one of the downfalls about the blue collar craps is the low bankroll. It takes a little while to get some traction, but once it starts, it actually starts building up pretty fast. So dice out. Ooh, I held onto the dice just a split second too long, guys, and it hit the back wall in a weird way. We got a 4, 3, 7. Ouch. So that shooter comes to an end. We did make a profit, so we got some of our money back. That brought us down. We still need $100 now because we had all that money on the table. So we need a little bit over $100 to get back to that break-even point again. We're going to stick with that 3V dice set. 3, 2, 3, 6. And let's call this again $10 pass line bet. This time I think I'm going to go 2, 1, 2 on the ATS. And I'm going to put a $2 craps check out there. So we'll see if we can pick up one side of that ATS. I don't normally do that with the blue collar craps, but I'm feeling a little frisky today. So let's go here. Thank you, Roger. And all bets set here. 3, 2, 3, 6. Nice art. I'm being a little bit more careful with my grip today. I noticed that my ring finger was down a little bit further than what I should have it. So I'm trying to be a little bit more careful with that. Dice stay cross on us. We have a 5, 3, 8. That would be the great 8. So our new point will be 8. And let's see if we get, since we're rolling halfway decent, let's go to that 160 across bet level again. But this time what we're going to do is instead of doing the drawdown, we're going to press it up 1 unit across on our first hit, and then our second hit, hopefully, that we get, we'll bring all of our money down to 64 across. So that way we'll actually bring a little bit of extra money back to the table. So we're going to go $25 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 30 on the 6. We got $20 in pass line odds. Again, we're going to take that 5 and 3, roll it back towards us. We got a 6 on the inside. I'm sorry, a 3 on the inside and a 5 on the inside of the other one. So that gives us cross sixes on the top. 6, 5, 6, 3. All bets set. Dice out. Again, a little bit short on that, on the landing zone. The dice did cross at the end. We have a 1, 3, 4, the Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So 4 is where we're at. 1, 3. So that's our first hit. That's a nice hit. It's a $25 chip on there. So that gives us $49 brought back to the rack after the VIG. So we're going to press 32 across. Yeah, 32 across. So we're going to bring 4, 5, 9, and 10 up to $30 to 6 up to 36. We'll put an extra $5 on the pass line odds. Good morning, Ryan checking in. You back from Vegas yet? Take this dice roll back towards us. We got a 3 on the inside. We have a 1 on the inside. Gives us 2V in the bottom. 5, 1, 5, 3. And all bets set. So we're looking for one more box hit here, and we'll bring our bets down to 64 across. And we got it. We got a 2-2 Ian double deuce. So we hit that 4 2 times in a row, 2 different varieties. But we got it. That's a nice hit. So that's an extra $59 brought back here. So we're going to bring our bets down now to, oh, shoot. You know what? Right now, if I took all my money off, I would be down only $2 after that first shooter with that win there. I'm going to go on a little risk here. We have $106 brought back. We're going to go to the 96 across that level this time. So that way we still have brought a little bit back, but we're still going to be in a better position now to start pressing those points up. So we got back on the red eye, lots of cancels and delays in flights. I bet you there were. But we're going to go $15 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 18 on a 6. Let's go no pass line odds at the current moment. And we'll put some on probably with the next hit here. So we're going to go back to the 3-2, 3-6. Whenever I have a pair on top, we always start over at the base 3V dice set. 26 people watching, 14 likes. All bets set. Dice out. And we have a 2, 1, 3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that's one of the horn numbers, but it's also one of the small numbers. So that'll go towards that ATS that we have a bet on right now. And again, with the blue collar craps, I don't normally play the ATS. When I'm in the casino, I actually do though. I usually do like a skill 66 when I'm in the casino. And I'll usually pick up a 2-1-2 bet on the table that I'm at. So again, we'll go back to the 3-2, 3-6. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. Oh, dice split apart. Let's regrip them. There we go. And we have magic aces. So we got another one of the smalls. So we got the hard ones all the way. All we need is that 5 and 6 now, and we'll hit the small. So I'm going to do what I think George from CY was kind of showing. Let's go 3 on the inside. We'll go 2 on the inside because this cross 6 is on the bottom. So we have a 1, 2, 1, 3 dice set. So George's theory was kind of that we should be able to hit that 5 off of the dice set like that, if I'm interpreting his rhythm rolling method correctly. And again, I have to follow up with him sometime, hopefully soon, to get some questions answered, so I'm not giving misinformation out. And dice out. We got a 538. That would be the Great 8. Leon from Great Craps. So that didn't work out like I was hoping it would, but we had the 8 already, so that is our point, by the way. We hit the point. Yeah, Ryan says that he $100 on the outside is well, okay. Ryan's saying that when he found that he was playing the ATS in Vegas, he had to put a pass line bet out, and a lot of the casinos do require a pass line bet with the ATS. Some do not. I know that most of the casinos that I go to also requires a pass line bet with the ATS. So we're gonna roll this dice back towards us. We got a 3 on the inside. We got a 5 on the inside. Cross 6s on the top again. 6, 5, 6, 3. We're sticking with that $10 pass line bet, and all of our box numbers are turned off. We're looking for a new point. $116 brought back to the rack. 93 on the table. All bet set. Dice out. A little bit low on the trajectory, but we got a 538, grade 8 again. So we're back on that 8. I didn't like the mechanics of that throw, but I'll take the results. So let's put $10 in pass line odds out there. Again, we're going to take that 5 and 3 roll back towards us. We got a 5 on the inside. We got a 3 on the inside. Again, we're back on that 6, 5, 6, 3 dice set. So that time it did work for me. Putting the numbers on the front like George had suggested. So let's go all bet set. Dice out. See if we can hit that 8 again. No, we did not. We got an ace deuce Alfredo sauce again. So we're definitely throwing a lot of horns today. And we've already got that 3. If Dusted One was in today, he'd be talking about how he's pounding those horns. Oh my God, what do we do? That's a kissing set that actually ended up with 1, 2, 2, 1 is what it ended up with actually on the table. We'll go back to the 3, 2, 3, 6. Actually, let's try something different. Let's put a 4 in the front and see if we can set that up that way. So let's go 4 on the inside. Let's go 2 on the inside. That'll give us cross 6s on the top. So we got a 6, 2, 6, 4 dice set. And let's see if we can hit that 6. All bet set. It's out. The left one, or right one did not get all the way down, but we have a 3, 6, 9, center field 9. They both had a little bit more spin than what I normally put in. That right one hit, must have dug in a table and then spun like a half of a turn back. But that's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 9. That's another number picked up that we did not have on the ATS. Again, throw this back towards us. We got a 6 on the inside. We have a 3 on the inside. 5, 3, 5, 6. It's a 2V dice set at the bottom. 24 people still watching. I do appreciate all the support everyone is giving here and following along. Dice out. Ooh, really short on that roll, guys. We got lucky. We got a 2, 6, 8. The dice did cross. So we have the Duracell 8, and that is our point. So we've hit quite a few points here already, but we've only had the 8 as a point for the shooter, I think. We've hit it a couple times already, so that's nice. So that's going to be a little bit more money brought back. If I took everything off the table now, we would be into profit by about $40 for the day. So if I can get another $60 or so brought back, I would consider taking my bets down, which is the blue collar crap style. Again, roll this dice back towards us. We got a 6 on the inside. We have a 2 on the inside. Gives us a 3V dice set. Back on the 3, 2, 3, 6. So don't ice the shooter now. We're going to call that all bet set. Stick with a $10 pass line bet here. And dice out. And we got a 2, 5 on a 7. 2, 5, 7 on the come out pass line winner. That is a natural. So unfortunately, that resets at ATS. Well, you gotten this far. Maybe we could do it again, but I'm not going to go back up on the ATS. So it's a come out winner. And I should have, you know what? No, I'm not going to go back on. I should have had a craps check on there also, but I didn't. We're going to go back again, 3, 2, 3, 6. So if you're playing the ATS, make sure you get back up on there. Make sure you protect yourself. Do not work the come outs. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Ooh, I kind of veered it off to the left a little bit, but we're back on that 10. We have the 4, 6, 10, Waylon's best friend on the end, Big Ben. So every 10 we've thrown today, all 4 of them have been that 4, 6, or 6, 4 variety. So let's take that $15 off the 10. We'll bring it over to the 8, and we'll make it look like $18. Again, take this dice, roll them back, 4 on the inside, 6 on the inside, 2V dice set upside down. It's a 2, 4, 2, 6. Good morning, John. And all bets set. 27 people watching right now. Dice out. And we got a 1, 5 KitchenAid mixer. And I kind of jerked that one a little bit when I came off the table. It kind of caught on the felt a little bit, which is something that happens occasionally, but thankfully not too often. So we're gonna make that 6 look like $30, and we need another $35 to get to goal for the day. So we'll bring that 6 down. We'll make it look like 30. We've got 185 brought back to rack, 113 on the table. Take the dice, roll them back. We got a 5 on the inside. We've got a 1 on the inside. Gives us 3V in the bottom, 4, 1, 4, 5. And all bets set. little short on that landing zone, guys, but we got lucky. We got a 4-2-6, 2x4. So that is another nice hit. That's 2 6s in a row, so that's an extra $35 brought back. And that is our goal for the day, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down to felt. We're going to keep on rolling it out. So I'm going to bring it down to felt. We're going to go just at that 32 across bet level. And that would be, if I lost everything right now, it would still be $34 under our goal. But I think we're just going to collect. We're not going to press or anything, just going to play along and have fun. We got a cross sixes on the bottom set here. We have a 1-4-1-2 dice set. And all bet set. Ooh, a little bit long, guys. And we have a 2-3-5, the Justice 5. And that's kind of funny that we got the 2-3 Justice 5, because I was just thinking about Jen when I went down to felt here in a clean way, guys. Jen always rips on me because I usually take all my bets down except for the pass line bet. And she says, you got to get some money up there, Joe. You got a good roll going. You got to get some money up there. So let's do this once. Shoot, what do we do? What do we do? We're just going to leave that. We're going to collect that. We're going to leave all of our bets the same. Roll those dice back towards us. We have a 2 on the inside, 3 on the inside. Again, cross sixes on the bottom. 1-2, 1-3. And all bets set. Let's see if we can hit that 10 so we can start working on that fire bet a little bit. Dice out. And we have a 6-3-9 center field 9. Again, we're just going to collect that. So Jen is there listening. See, every time I roll a darn dice set, the person shows up. I did a Waylon, we did a Jen. So we got 6 on the, or 3 on the inside, 6 on the inside gives us a 2V dice set, 2, 6, 2, 3. That is a collect again. We are $20 short of our goal with the money that we have on the table. And Clay is sending flowers over to Jen. At least I hope that's for Jen, not for me, Clay. I hope that's set. Dice out. Ooh, that was long on that one, guys. We got 3, 4, 7. Ouch. See, Jen, I should have taken my bets down, but hey, it is what it is. So I think we're going to end it there, guys, so that way we don't run long into John's show. That was 35 rolls, which is about at my average for the day, isn't that? John, here's John's 3, 4, 7, frickin' 7, as he says. But hey, guys, we had 2 nice rolls. Let's go over to our statistics for the day. We had a 2, which was a 0.7 out in the beginning there. We had a 16 and a 17 roller. Our SOR today was 11.7. Our SRR is 7.0. So Kevin Smith, hopefully that kind of answers your question. We had 2 good rolls and only an SRR of 7.0. The 6-1 is John's number. I think it's the 6-1 or the 3-4. I think they all are. The only one that's 7 is not his is Nemo's. That's a 5-2 Bruce. But anyhow, guys, box numbers are expected. Inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are expected. Come out 7s are slightly high with the 2. Horns and fields are expected. I thought they were a lot higher than that. Hardways are non-existent today, and we're on a light side play. Strong numbers today were the 3, the 6, and the 8, as well as the 10. We'll go look at our statistics for the brown belt thus far. And this is all the way through the end of yesterday. As of yesterday, we had 3,965 throws on brown belt. We have an SOR of 9.58, so I was slightly off on my estimation. And we have an SRR of 6.90. Again, my goal is going to be 10.0 or better for SOR and 8.0 or better for the SRR. We're going to jump back to the screen. I'll check the chats really quick. We have Dice Glider jumping in here. Welcome to Level Up. Or just blame the dog, says Lazy Dog. But hey, guys, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.